The most frustrating moment for Belly Conklin in The Summer I Turned Pretty. Erica Doss Prime Video. Let's be honest, it can feel a bit unjust to criticize Isabel Belly Conklin, the main character of The Summer I Turned Pretty, portrayed by the talented Lola Tung. The essence of main character syndrome may ring true for her, but after all, she is at the forefront of the story. However, if I were to spend time with Belly in the real world, there would definitely be moments where I might feel like shaking her in frustration. As the character who experiences the transition into a more socially acknowledged beauty before soaking up the summer in the fictional Cousins Beach with her family, Belly's allure captures the attention of her longtime friends, Jeremiah and Conrad Fisher, played by Gavin Castellano and Christopher Briney. The boys, in a way, become almost orbiters around Belly's newfound appeal, basing a significant part of their summer lives around her. However, Belly's self-absorbed tendencies can be both exhausting and irritating. This becomes especially apparent for anyone binging through The Summer I Turned Pretty, an Amazon Prime series brought to life by Jenny Han, the author who also penned the widely loved To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which also received a Netflix adaptation. Thanks to Tung's endearing performances, Belly feels relatable, and despite her flaws, audiences find it hard not to cheer her on. Nevertheless, we should keep in mind that she is barely 16 at the start of the series. This youthfulness contributes to her making some infuriating choices throughout the show. The narrative of The Summer I Turned Pretty cleverly utilizes flashbacks and time jumps, allowing viewers to observe Belly's evolution as a person. With that backdrop, we can ask, what is the most disappointing decision Belly ever makes in the series? There's a clear standout moment in this regard, alongside a runner-up, as Belly is a multi-dimensional character with her fair share of complexities. Belly's self-centered behavior during Susannah's funeral. Erica Doss. Prime Video. In an attempt to be fair, I'd like to advocate for Belly one more time by noting that her romantic interest, Conrad, treats her very poorly following the death of his mother, Susannah. As we discover in Season 1, Susannah is battling cancer at a severe stage and makes the choice not to pursue treatment. By the time Season 2 rolls around, we learn that she has passed away, and this profoundly affects Conrad, Belly, and both their families. In a particularly upsetting series of events, Conrad is home from Brown University for a weekend and is supposed to take Belly to her prom, but ends up forgetting the corsage and behaving distantly throughout the evening. They argue outside the event, resulting in him breaking up with Belly, leaving her devastated on what should have been a joyful night. While I completely understand Belly's frustration at this situation, what I can't condone is her behavior at Susannah's funeral. Belly, consumed by concern for Conrad, prepares a plate of food for her ex-boyfriend, only to find him receiving comfort from another girl, Aubrey Mohana Krishnan, who happens to be one of his past flames. An emotional turmoil arises, causing Belly to race down the stairs with Conrad following her, which culminates in a heated argument. Belly expresses her anger by declaring she's glad someone else can support Conrad, while he counters with a call for her to mature, leading to a dramatic confrontation set against Fleetwood Mac's poignant track, Silver Springs. It's a messy scene, one that could hardly be described as beautiful. While Belly's reaction may stem from understandable emotion, it's worth noting that it was Conrad's mother's memorial service. Choosing to instigate a major altercation at such an inappropriate time shows a significant lapse in judgment. To make matters worse, Belly has no idea that Conrad struggles with panic attacks. Aubrey's presence is meant to help him manage that. This was undeniably a poor choice on Belly's part. Her second most regrettable moment actually occurs in the following season. The reckless engagement with Jeremiah, Erica Doss Prime Video. The upcoming third and final season of The Summer I Turned Pretty includes many unexpected storylines, but none more surprising than Belly's decision to become engaged to Jeremiah. To provide some background, both Belly and Jeremiah enroll at the fictional Finch College and begin dating. However, during Jeremiah's senior year, Belly uncovers that he cheated on her while on spring break in Cabo with an acquaintance named Lacey Barone, Lily Donahue. Naturally, Belly breaks up with him, but following a traumatic experience where her brother Stephen, Sean Kaufman, suffers a severe car accident, she unexpectedly reunites with Jeremiah. During this intense and confusing time, Jeremiah, acting impulsively, proposes to her, and despite being overwhelmed and sleep-deprived, Belly agrees. The bizarre nature of their rushed engagement raises eyebrows, especially in the views of their families. Jeremiah's father, Adam Fisher, Tom Everett Scott, eventually capitulates and agrees to finance their wedding, while Belly's mother, Laurel, firmly opposes the idea, insisting they are far too young to tie the knot. And she's absolutely right. A particularly intense confrontation between Belly and Laurel at home in suburban Philadelphia leads to an emotional outburst where Belly lashes out, storming away in tears. It's important to recognize that Belly is only 21 at this point and feels a sense of urgency to stand her ground after making such an outlandish commitment. However, the way she treats her mother during this challenging moment is troubling. Luckily, before the impending wedding, both Belly and Jeremiah gain clarity and sense, which frees Belly to go pursue her original plan, studying abroad in Paris, a goal she had before Jeremiah's spontaneous proposal. This ultimately leaves Laurel significantly relieved. Despite her flaws and occasional missteps, Belly remains a captivating character to watch unfold. If you've already breezed through The Summer I Turned Pretty on Amazon Prime Video, consider exploring these other 12 exciting series that might catch your interest.